Is the food on Sky Princess really as good as everyone says? I've just sailed the Mediterranean on this beautiful ship, and I've tried breakfast, lunch, and dinner in almost every venue, from the buffet to the main dining room. In this video, I'll show you what's included, what's worth it, and where to eat on board. You'll see real menus, restaurant photos, and my honest opinions, because not everything impressed me this time. But first, let's dig in, literally. Let's start with breakfast, because Sky Princess absolutely nails it. The World Fresh Marketplace on Deck 16 is one of the best cruise ship buffets I've ever experienced. It's split into 3 areas: Horizon Bistro, Pastry Shop, and World Fresh Marketplace. The World Fresh Marketplace on the Sky Princess is open from 5:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. on both port days and sea days. There's a live omelette station where everything's cooked fresh to order. You can also ask for eggs exactly how you like them, from fried to poached, even eggs Benedict. There's a full English breakfast section with bacon, sausage, and the best hash browns at sea, and much more. They also have a pancakes and waffles station, pastries, toast, a big bread selection, cereals, porridge, and fruit, plus plenty of continental options, and depending on the sailing, international items like rice congee or miso soup. Dietary needs are clearly signed, with vegetarian, vegan, and gluten-free choices. They also have free juices and tea and coffee. And one of the waiters will get you a drink when you have sat down at a table, or you can help yourself. Tucked inside World Fresh Marketplace, you'll also find the Horizon Bistro and Pastry Shop, which a lot of people miss. The pastry shop serves Danish pastries, muffins, and donuts. If you're on Princess Plus or Premier, there's specialty coffee and a juice bar here too. The Horizon Bistro offers a similar selection to World Fresh Marketplace, just with fewer choices, and it's handy if the main seating is busy. Another great spot to take your buffet plate is the Wakeview Bar. There are tables just outside at the aft, so you can enjoy breakfast with a view. If you prefer a quieter start, the Estrella main dining room offers table service breakfast with a relaxed atmosphere and all the classics. It's open from 7:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. on both port and sea days. No booking needed, just turn up and wait to be seated. As you can see from the menu on the screen, there's familiar American and British options. Eggs your way, crispy bacon, beans, toast, fresh fruit, light fluffy pancakes, and daily specials. On sea days, it's popular, with anyone who enjoys a slower start. But the buffet variety and service were so good that I found myself heading back there most mornings. The International Cafe on Deck 5 is open 24 hours and offers breakfast parfaits, small fruit bowls, muffins, and breakfast sandwiches. It's a brilliant grab-and-go option, especially if you're heading out early on an excursion. Great coffee too. And don't forget, you can order breakfast straight to your cabin. Room service breakfast is complimentary and includes yogurt, fruit, cereal, pastries, and juices. Just fill out the door hanger the night before and enjoy a peaceful breakfast in your cabin. Moving on to lunch, and there are plenty of options on Sky Princess, whether you want something light or a full 3-course meal. Lunch was another strong point. The Estrella main dining room is open on embarkation day for lunch, which many people don't realize. It's calmer than the buffet and feels like a proper welcome aboard experience, although it was busier than when I sailed Regal Princess back in April. One standout dish is the orange soufflé, a princess signature dessert served on embarkation day that you really should try. Estrella is also open on sea days for lunch, with rotating menus of pastas, burgers, soups, and healthy salads. Here are the embarkation lunch menu and the sea day lunch menu. The World Fresh Marketplace completely transforms at midday, with themed days like Taste of India, Mediterranean Grill, or Mexican Fiesta. There are carved meats, pastas, soups, and a brilliant salad bar. Everything's fresh, hot, and nicely presented. The Horizon Bistro often leans into Mexican-style dishes and is usually a quieter place to sit. The pastry shop continues to impress with cookies, cakes, and lighter bites. There's a dedicated dessert corner with cakes and cookies. Lunch service runs from 11:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. daily in the World Fresh Marketplace, so there's no rush if you're coming back from port or relaxing by the pool. The International Cafe stays busy through lunch, serving soups, toasted paninis, salads, and small desserts, great if you just want something light. Up on Deck 16, the Salty Dog Grill and Slice Pizzeria run from late morning until 9 p.m. The grill has burgers, hot dogs, chicken tenders, and loaded fries, while Slice serves hand-tossed pizzas. You'll get a buzzer at Salty Dog, and it'll vibrate when your food is ready. Perfect for poolside dining or a no-fuss lunch. And here are the menus for Slice and the Salty Dog Grill on screen now. Swell's Ice Cream Bar sits nearby, and it's all included. And remember, you can order straight to your lounger using OceanNow in the Medallion app. It's included with Princess Plus or Premier. Or you can pay a one-off fee of $14.99 to activate it. And you can also use it to order room service. Some of the meals on OceanNow are complimentary, but with others there is a charge. Dinner on Sky Princess was a tale of two experiences. The main dining rooms Cielo, Estrella, and Soleil serve the same menus, but offer different dining styles. Here's how it works. If you like structure, you can book a fixed dining time in the Cielo main dining room on Deck 6. You can request the same table and waitstaff, although it isn't always guaranteed. The key benefit is a table at the time you want. Book this in advance in the Medallion app. If you prefer flexibility, choose anytime dining in Estrella on Deck 6. You can arrive anytime between 5:30 p.m. and 9:30 p.m., an excellent option if you don't want to plan your evenings around dinner. Or opt for traditional set seating in Soleil on Deck 5, dining at the same time each evening with the same team. The first sitting is 5:30 p.m. and the second is 7:45 p.m. Menus rotate nightly and often include themed items, Italian night, seafood selections, or dishes inspired by the itinerary. Here is one of the gala menus for you to see. And you'll find every main dining room menu in a PDF linked below if you'd like to browse them in full. Now the honest bit. The service was absolutely fantastic, friendly, efficient, and attentive. But the food wasn't quite as good as my Regal Princess cruise earlier this year. There was no lobster or steak night, and across the week, the menus felt a bit samey. Nothing terrible, just not as memorable. Because of that, I'm not normally one to eat at the buffet, but because the main dining room food felt a little samey this time, we actually found ourselves choosing the buffet more often. And I'm glad we did. The variety and standard were excellent. Genuinely the best buffet I've had on any cruise. I thought the Windjammer, on Royal Caribbean's Independence of the Seas, was good. But the World Fresh Marketplace on Sky Princess was on another level. If you'd like to see what the Windjammer buffet looks like, I'll link my Independence of the Seas dining options video below. It's a great comparison. Top tip, don't miss the Fisherman Gala dinner on Sky Princess. It's worth taking a lap of the buffet before deciding, because the choice is huge. Every night, you could eat a 3-course dinner in the buffet. There were always 2 soups, things like shrimp cocktails, and themed starters. For mains, you'd usually have 3 carvery meats and a fish option. Loads of salads and vegetables, plus themed sections, from curries to stews. The breads are baked on board, with plenty of choice. There were also plenty of vegetarian, vegan, and gluten-free options, clearly labelled. Don't miss the freshly cooked stations either. There's normally a pasta station, and each night a second made-to-order station which included anything from a ramen setup to mixed seafood platters. There's a themed dessert station every evening as well. The buffet staff were also brilliant, and there was always plenty of seating. They'll also take your drinks order, whether that's something from the bar, lemonade, or tea and coffee. One of the nicest touches with Princess is that they tell you in advance what's on in the buffet each day. It's listed on the buffet screens, and in a leaflet that you get in your cabin at the start of the cruise, so you can plan ahead. Here's the theme list from our 14-night Mediterranean adventure cruise. Slice and the Salty Dog Grill stay open until 9 p.m. Perfect if you want a late dinner after a show, or something easy while you watch a film or some sport on the Movies Under the Stars screen. They also serve popcorn in the evening, and you'll find them at Swirls where ice cream is served during the day. You can even order dinner to your cabin with OceanNow. This is a brilliant perk if you want a quiet night in after a long day in Rome without any fuss. The International Cafe also stays open late and becomes the go-to spot for bites after hours. If you'd like to see exactly where all these restaurants are, watch my full Sky Princess ship tour next. It's linked below. Now, let's talk about the casual and specialty venues. These aren't typically included in the basic cruise fare. You'll either pay a cover charge or a la carte pricing, unless you have Princess Plus or Premier, which include a set number of specialty meals. Alfredo's Pizzeria typically costs around $15 per person, unless included in your package, and offers table service pizzas, antipasti, pasta, and desserts. And here's the menu. Ocean Terrace Seafood Bar serves sushi and seafood platters with wine pairings ideal for a light meal or pre-dinner treat. Here's the menu. The Crown Grill Steakhouse is around $55 per person, with premium steaks and seafood. And here's the menu. Sabatini's Italian Trattoria is about $45, with handmade pasta and regional dishes. And here's the menu. And the final specialty restaurant on Sky Princess is Catch by Rudy, serving seafood dishes like crab cakes, swordfish, and lobster tail. The only thing that put me off booking was its location in the piazza on Deck 7, as it didn't feel particularly special, and you could definitely smell the fish cooking nearby, which some passengers also mentioned. The menus did look very good though. So, final thoughts. The World Fresh Marketplace buffet was outstanding, with great choice, quality, and service from breakfast through to dinner. The main dining room team were excellent, but the food felt less exciting this time. Overall, dining on Sky Princess was impressive. To see exactly where these venues are, watch my full Sky Princess ship tour next. It covers every restaurant, bar, and a few hidden spots on board.